Welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're gonna talk about expired makeup. Let's just get into it. Ain't no easy way of putting this. Okay, cousins, what if your makeup palette does not have an expiration date? What do you mean it doesn't have an expiration date? Well, let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? Let's say, for instance, you purchased the original Morphe back in the day, right? As you can see here, there is no expiration date. I no longer have the box for this, but let's look at a current Morphe palette. This right here, this is the current Morphe palette, and ta-da! On the back, they have conveniently placed the expiration date. That there is no federal law that says that makeup has to have an expiration date on it, but in general rule of thumb, when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, as long as it's stored in a place not your bathroom, that is cool and dry, not your bathroom, you have up to 2 years from that PAO date to use your eyeshadow palette. I mean, if you're not sure, when in doubt, throw it out. That way you don't end up with any type of bacteria on the eye. Most of us have a general idea of when we purchase something, because you can think back to like the time in which you first used it for what occasion, and then you just base it from that fact on there. How many birthdays have you had since then? Or how many celebrations have you had since then that you can remember? Because you probably won't remember the date you opened it. I'm just being honest. Every product has a standard shelf life if it does not have the expiration date labeled on it. I will pop that up for you guys because I'm not a computer. I'm not gonna just remember all of those. And that way you can take a screenshot and take it with you so that you'll always remember it, hang it up somewhere nearby where you do your makeup. So that way you can just keep a constant running memory of, you know, hey, I don't want bacteria on my eye, or I don't want a skin rash. So I'm going to make sure that my makeup is actually good. I mean, this is just my honest opinion. I don't mind using my makeup a little bit past the expiration date, maybe a month or two, especially if it hasn't broken me out or anything like that, and I'm the only one that's using it. I'm not sharing it. Why not? As long as it doesn't have a foul smell, or it hasn't changed in color, or it just doesn't change in consistency, which are some of the things you should look for when you're talking about expired makeup. If it doesn't, present any of those problems, then I'll go ahead and use it. You kind of gauge it, okay? Kind of gauge it and see if it works for you. But don't go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 years, 10 years using stuff and then wondering why the color look like black when it's supposed to be purple. Baby, yeah, I'm gonna say that's a problem. Another scenario that may pop up is if you purchase brand new makeup and it is expired or getting ready to expire really soon because you watch this video and now you go home and the first thing you do is make sure you check it, or you were smart and you checked it at the store with your app because you want to make sure you didn't buy it in the first place. But if you're in a rush and that happened, one, you can always take the makeup back. Two, once you get home, or as soon as you get home, you go to checkfresh.com and you check it up to make sure it's all good. When we in a store, I know they don't want you to do this, but you can pop it open and take a look at that batch number that's sitting on there. You can see the embroidered number. That is the batch number for this. That little embroidered number right there to the top. That is how you find the batch number. That's what you see me typing into checkfresh.com to find out the actual date of expiration on these products, because you won't have this box after a while. Once the box is gone, that's pretty much it. Is that for MAC, it's the A81. And I'm gonna check something. Hold on. MAC. So for the MAC foundation, how this one just said A81. A is the manufacturer, so you'll see them A, B, and C. Those are the 3 different type of manufacturers that they have. 8 would be the month, and then the 1 would be the year. Doing it that way, we know 2021 would be the year, and then we can just double down if you want to, and you can go ahead and check in CheckFresh, or you can go ahead and check Cosmetic Calculator to determine if those dates are actually accurate. What I checked in CheckFresh, it looks like that would be an accurate way to really just quickly look at the expiration date on your MAC products. Yeah. That's all. That's it. That's all. I want to make sure that I gave you guys everything. I keep thinking of stuff. I want to make sure that you guys have it all. So I'm sorry if this video gets a little bit weighed down with information, but when we are starting out, we just don't know these things. And so I feel like it's very important to get the basics laid down so that as we move forward, we are prepared. Okay. All right, y'all. So again, I hope that you guys got something from this video, and I will see you in the next.